Alright guys, I just thought I would do a quick video here. This is from my phone. I have to keep these videos really short just due to the fact of uploading them and things of that nature, but a lot of people have been asking how they need to install their NUC into their new hive when they get it in the spring. So that's what we're going to go over real quick. This is how you'll have your hive body set up if you got a deep hive body. This is your hive body, this is your bottom board, and these are your frames with foundation. This is a 2-frame feeder. This is what your NUC is going to look like. This is how it's going to come in a cardboard box like this. Hopefully it'll be bee tight, and the bees won't be flying out in your car. I suggest putting them in the back of a truck if it's warm enough in your location. I don't have any bees in this box, obviously. It's still winter where I live, so this is just a quick demonstration. So you have your bees, you get them home, you get your hive set up. You're going to pull out 5 frames. And if you're using 10 frames, guys, without the feeder, you would need 2 extra frames, which I don't have, so mine are propolized in there. So some of these frames are been in use, they're all drawn out. Most of my equipment is. So these are some with some newer wax. Anyways, so you pull out your 5 frames. You come over to your box. You probably should have some equipment on. You got your 5 frames of bees. So what you want to do is you want to put them exactly in the order that they're in this box. So the one on the far right, we are going to put right next to the feeder. So you just start pulling these out, and you'll just transfer them straight into your hive body, just like this. You want to keep them in order because the queen's been laying brood in there, and you want to just keep the brood nest as intact as possible. They've been trucked all over the United States, and so on and so forth until your NUC is all transferred over. Move them on, so forth, just like we're doing. Now, you got all your frames in there. You want to snug them tight, just like that. Make sure your frames are nice and set. You're pretty much ready to go. There'll be some extra bees in there. You'll dump them over, smoke them down if you need to. I wouldn't use much smoke in this process. And then you just need to either fill the feeder that's in your hive. Like I said, it's a 2-frame cap and ladder feeding system from Man Lake. Works great. Do that. I've seen a lot of questions on how long do I feed my new bees. Well, I would feed them every 2 weeks for the first month, and that'll probably get you into your first honey flow, and then you can kind of slow down with the feeding because they're going to be ramping up pretty good, and you don't want to stuff the hive body full of sugar syrup. The queen needs somewhere to lay. So every 2 weeks for the first month, you have your package and or nucleus colony. For your package, you may need to feed them for 6 weeks, depending on how well they're taking off and how well they're drawing comb. You can keep feeding a package because they'll need to draw out frames. Same with the NUC, but if they're on a good honey flow, they may pack the brood nest and then they're going to swarm on you. So don't feed them too much, but they definitely need feed for the first month every 2 weeks. Hopefully that was helpful to some of you guys. That's all I would do. This is your inner cover. Slap my inner cover on here. Then we just come over here. Telescoping covers fits right on top of that. And that's how your bees will look for the first probably month, and then you'll be ready to add another box. That's Ranger, our farm dog. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you later.